Good afternoon. Please welcome to the stage students from the College of Education Deaf Studies Department to sign our national anthem. They are led by Faculty Coordinator Allison Kale. Our lead student signers are Leah Bornstein and Patrick Weeks. Our student signers this evening are Lauren Barbosa, Lucy Capuro, Rebecca Contreras, Christy Fryan, Esteban Gomez, Jessica Hunsinger, Teresa Kolkebeck, Denise Mammon, Kristen Martinez, Natalie Megardichian, Micah Perez, Monique Schumann, Rebecca Schultz, Patty Schaefer, Stephanie Smart, Michelle Swanson, Heather Urban, Candace Williams, and Martha Yasuda. Please remain standing while the California State University Northridge Jazz A Band, under the direction of Professor Matt Harris, plays the national anthem. Allison Kale and the graduates of the Deaf Studies Department will be signing, accompanied by Amina Kawaja.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets in air, the bombs bursting in air, we flew through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated.
For the Deaf Studies graduates, as well as all the graduates, congratulations, you did it. Good evening. I welcome you to the 2012 commencement exercises for the Michael D. Eisner College of Education. Commencement is a significant occasion for all of us, especially in a year when one of our very own has been named the National Teacher of the Year. We are honored to have our students, their families, and friends join with us in today's celebration. It was a privilege to have you as students, and we thank you for studying with us. I am confident you are well prepared to work in our schools and agencies. Celebrating this occasion with us today are university officials and distinguished guests. I would like to introduce those who are on the platform. Interim President Harry Hellenbrand, the 2012 National Teacher of the Year, Rebecca Mieliwocki, and our campus leadership, department chairs, and honored guests. I thank all of our colleagues and guests for being with us. As we begin, we remind you that the aisles must be kept open and you stay until the end of the ceremony. I am pleased to recognize at this time Dr. Harry Hellenbrand, Interim President of California State University Northridge, who brings greetings.
Consider these numbers. They tell you much about what you have achieved and the challenges that you face ahead. In the large cities of America these days, for every 10 students who begin high school, 7 graduate. Of those 7 who graduate, 4 go on to do advanced work at the college, technical college, or community college level. Of those 4, 1 will graduate with a BA or BS, and of that 1, 0.33 will get an advanced degree. So first, I want to assure you that we are deeply proud of what you've achieved, and you deserve a round of applause for beating the odds so significantly. But in that achievement and in that pride, there's reason for great humility. Few of us would be here today had an ancestor not made the dark and troubling voyage to this new world and this golden state. Few of us would be here today had a parent, a brother, a sister, an uncle, an aunt not worked an extra shift, taken an extra job, picked an extra bushel. Few of us would be here today had a friend not held out a hand and said, "Follow me," or had another friend not held out an arm and said, "Don't be like me." Few of us would be here today if it were not for a teacher who showed us how to do the work. Few of us would be here today if not for a coach who said, "I know you can do it. Go ahead and try." This is an era when we've become expert at splicing our DNA and tracing our genetic origins, but we have forgot our intercultural and social indebtedness to one another. And that is an important thing for us to remember. I close by reminding us all of what we have achieved, and reminding us all that when we look at ourselves individually in the mirror, we each seem to be in a continent in individual isolation. But when we step back and look at ourselves from afar, we see that each one of us is actually an archipelago of islands of influence by others who have shaped us over a period of time. You stand here today before us individually as folk who have achieved individually in one sense, but in another sense, each one of us here today is a microcosm of we the people. And when we graduate you, we are celebrating we the people and the network of support that has made you what you are. So as you go forward, I ask you to continue to achieve and to work with others so that you can expand your circles of influence. And we could improve those odds that I mentioned before. So out of those 10 students who begin high school, 10 graduate. And we perfect education in the United States of America. God be with you, and God bless you today.
As I shared at the beginning of the ceremony, one of our very own, Miss Rebecca Mieliwocki, has been chosen as the 2012 National Teacher of the Year. Many of you have witnessed the wonderful job she did in accepting an award from President Obama. She represents everything that is right about teaching and teachers in America. Most importantly, she exemplifies a caring professional who puts kids and families first. So without further ado, it is my great pleasure to introduce Rebecca Mieliwocki.
I've been to these things before. They usually take about 16 hours. I thought I'd have a few hours before I was on, but I guess not. Thank you, Interim President Hellenbrand. Thank you, Dean Spagna. Thank you, the class of 2012, for inviting me to be here with you today. It's my great honor. This is my first commencement address. And I know, right? And I would think it's appropriate to start this with a moment of silence, during which you would be wise to lower your expectations. Almost. That about does it. Good. All right. So like I said, this is my first commencement address, and it caps off a really thrilling week of communication with young people, and I want you to know your place in this important and hallowed week, so I thought I would share my week with you. You see, I teach 7th grade. Today was my last day, and it's maturity week in middle school. And in case you don't know what that means, it means in the science classes there's some really special lessons going on. And those lessons actually generate more questions than they answer. And so being the good team teacher that I am, I seek to help Mr. Lundy, answer some of the deep and, I won't say probing, that's inappropriate, questions that the kids have. And so this week I got to talk about why do I have so much hair down there? And why is it so small? And this is Milwaukee, what is a booty call? On Tuesday, I got to explain to poor Jasmine why she won't be getting a passing grade on her Renaissance research paper because, one, it's ripped entirely from that August font of wisdom, Wikipedia, and two, I'm pretty certain that Michelangelo did not paint the ceiling of the 16th chapel. I checked YesNet, it was the 17th. Get your facts right, Jasmine. On Wednesday, I got to call Mrs. Jackson and say that it appeared her daughter had come to school without pants on, only to find out that no, indeed, that 4-inch little scarf of fabric covering that 12-year-old's pelvis was the skirt she was sent out the door in. Awkward. And today, Thursday, here I am with you, expected to deliver some profound and motivational words of wisdom as you go on your journey. And I just want to say that for your sake and mine, I hope it goes a lot better than the rest of my week has. So, seeing as this is my first address, I did a lot of research. You've been doing a lot of research. I did a lot of research, and I YouTubed a whole bunch of commencement addresses, and I found out that, in addition to being motivational and wonderful and inspiring, they all had one thing in common. They were all 20 minutes. Steve Jobs, God rest his soul, 20 minutes. Maria Shriver's last week, 20 minutes. Barack Obama's, Mitt Romney's, Will Ferrell's, Conan O'Brien's, everyone's 20 minutes. And yet in every pre-commencement conversation I had with Dean Spagna, he vigorously reiterated that I would have 10 minutes. 10. Not 11, not 12, 10. 9 actually, 8 would be preferable. 10. And at first I tried not to be offended. I mean, my God, I'm not a celebrity or anything. And then it dawned on me. I'm so glad I work in education. I'm used to getting the results that everyone else gets with half the resources. But I've already wasted 2 of my 8 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and go on. I was recently named the National Teacher of the Year at the White House by our President, Barack Obama. What a moment. Oh my gosh. Girls, he's everything you'll imagine him to be. He's tall, he's handsome, he was genuine, he was real, authentic, he was such a nice man. Also re-electable, I believe. And he was so generous to invite me to his house, our house really, to receive that honor, one that I share with millions of amazing teachers across this nation, and that day was a highlight. But I have to tell you, 15 years ago when I walked off this campus with my credential and into my classroom, that felt like home. Being in my classroom is home for me. You see, the central truth of my life, and probably yours, is that I'm a teacher. It's my passion, it's my calling, it's what I am supposed to be doing. It is a deeply challenging and ultimately so satisfying swirl. Speaking of swirls, teaching is in many ways the educational and emotional equivalent of whitewater rafting. Periods of calm are occasionally interrupted with frantic bursts of turbulence. Boredom mixes with excitement. Beauty and reflection mix with doubt, disappointment, hesitation. There are moments of exhilaration followed by near-death encounters. Some days you're going to confidently navigate the treacherous rapids, but others, the entire boat capsizes. I mean, you go into it, right? Well-prepared, excited, dry. You endure 1,000 different challenges, each one different from the next, and you gather skill and confidence along the way, and you are going to get tossed and tumbled about by the experience. And that river, well, it spits you out at the end, exhausted, crawling on your hands and knees up that shore, kissing every blessed rock along the way, and realizing that you're so thankful to be alive, and you swear to yourself, I'm never going to do that again. But you know what? The next day dawns, and it's fresh and filled with promise and possibility, and you say, anything that's really that good or any good at all deserves another go. And so you go back to the river. This is teaching. To be more specific, that's the first day of teaching. Yeah, but despite all the turmoil, all the thrills and the chills, there's glory there, real glory, and you will be blessed and honored to return to that river day after day. As an English teacher, I have spent my fair share of time in Metaphor Junction, so if you'll permit me, I'm going to run with this whole whitewater rafting thing with you, not to be glib, no, but because when you work in education, it ends up being a pretty apt metaphor. You see, you're about to embark on the trip of a lifetime. And you've already taken so many of the steps that you needed to prepare for your journey. Look at you. Here you are, degree nearly in hand. This is such a proud moment for you, for your families, and for this university. Congratulations. But before you go, there are a few things I'd like you to consider. No matter where in education you begin your journey, you're going to be in the same boat, with lots of like-minded individuals who want to do what you want to do, and they've chosen to go on this same journey with you. Make sure you honor their compassion, their commitment, and their dedication just as much as you do your own. A friendly smile, an outstretched hand, a warm, genuine welcome to all who climb aboard are an absolute must. Whatever you do, once you shove off, you all got to row in the same direction, or you're not going to get anywhere very fast. Identify your goals, create a vision of success, and then cooperate and collaborate until you get there. Talk to one another, help your colleagues, learn from them, teach them, listen to them, speak the truth to them, even when doing so is uncomfortable. Make each other look good, because if you do, you're going to get exactly where you meant to go, and you're going to look good doing it. It helps on this journey if you bring an experienced guide, someone who's gone down this river before, someone who has the wisdom and the wherewithal to share with you that wisdom at the moment that it can do you the most good. Find them. They're waiting for you. I wish I could say they're in the faculty lunchroom, but they probably aren't. These people are busy. They're in their classrooms working on their lessons. They're in their classrooms at lunch helping kids. They're out on campus making their school the best school it can be. They're busy people, but find them. They're out there waiting for you. They will help you become the you you're supposed to be, and they'll help guide you there expertly, so please find them. You gotta have a cooler. You gotta have a cooler, and it's gotta be full of the things that nourish and sustain you, and I think some of you have already taken my advice as I look out in the stands, so that's a good thing. Eat well. Exercise, read, travel, do all of the things that make you an amazing person and an incredible teacher to have. Whatever you do, do not become the job. Let the job become a beautiful reflection of the unique person that you are. You're going to encounter dangerous rapids. You're going to hit some rocks, the boat's going to tip over, and you're going to fall overboard. It happens, and it's not going to kill you. You will be embarrassed by your mistakes. You'll be humbled. You may even be humiliated. You might lose your job. It'll be okay. Learn from your mistakes. Get better. That's all we can ask of anybody. Learn from your mistakes. And when you've come up for air, reach back to the boat, because you'll see dozens of outstretched arms waiting to pull you back to safety. It's happened to all of us. We've all been there. You'll be okay. But most importantly, remember from time to time to look up from what you're doing, your life's work, and see the beauty that surrounds you. Really see it. Take time to look at what it is you're doing. See the hope, the pride, the expectation in the faces of the children you'll teach, in the colleagues with whom you'll do your life's work, and in the parents whose children's futures you shape. Take it in. Really marvel at the beauty, the power, the responsibility that you have as an educator. It is an amazing thing. Each child, each lesson, each day that you spend in the service of educating another human being is your opportunity to change the world, to create the better world we all want to live in, and to form the futures we leave our children and theirs. Take time to look up and see the work you're doing. This is your life's work. This is the river you return to. Now, I'm not certain if my metaphor held up, and I suppose if it didn't, then I can only leave you with this, that in my foolish attempts to paint a bigger picture for you, what it all boils down to is essentially very, very simple. Work hard, stay curious, get better at your job every day, surround yourself with great people, respect every person you teach, but please love them even more. Ennoble this profession with your efforts. Be kind to everyone, but by God, have fun. You are about to go on the ride of a lifetime. Congratulations for all you have done to get this far in your journey, and my great good luck to you as you travel on. Thank you so much.
So the committee chose well, Rebecca. Congratulations. And since you graduated from CSUN, you might not be aware that we've had several motion pictures filmed here. One a couple years ago, and it was Star Trek. And actually, this very place, this location, was the location of the Starfleet Academy. So I am sorry to break the news, Rebecca, but you not only have a responsibility to our nation, but you have an intergalactic responsibility now. And as a matter of fact, I heard recently that the Romulans are doing some things in the neutral zone and their kids need help. So, congratulations and another hand for Rebecca Mieliwocki. We would also like to recognize at this time the recipient of the Blenda J. Wilson Diversity in Education Award, given in honor of a past president of the university. The award is presented to a full-time faculty member from the College of Education who has made a significant impact on the education of students in the college through a commitment to enhanced awareness of multicultural and gender issues through recruitment, teaching, and ongoing professional development and research. Dr. Gregory Knotts, will you come up to the podium? The 2012 Blenda J. Wilson Award is presented to Dr. E. Gregory Knotts for all of his efforts and wonderful work in the Michael D. Eisner College of Education. Congratulations, Dr. Knotts. We would like to make special mention of those students who have demonstrated outstanding scholarship while at the university. These students may be identified by the award medallions they are wearing. Will those students who are graduating with special honors rise and be recognized? Thank you. Also, we would like to make special mention of those students who recently have been initiated into Pi Lambda Theta and Phi Kappa Phi honor societies. Will those students who belong to these education honor societies rise and be recognized as well? Please be seated. And now the Michael D. Eisner College of Education wishes to recognize the achievements of our doctoral candidates, the second such class at Cal State Northridge. Will all the candidates for the doctoral degree please rise? Dr. Hellenbrand, I present the candidates for the educational doctorate degrees. These candidates have completed the requirements for the doctoral degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they've been recommended by the faculty of California State University, Northridge. Please continue standing as Dr. Hellenbrand confers the doctoral degree upon you.
Candidates for the doctoral degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge. By the authority vested in me as interim president, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Education with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Will you please be seated?
Dr. Hellenbrand and I will now offer our congratulations to our graduates. Dr. Beverly Cabello will announce the names. Director of Doctoral Studies, Dr. Richard Gregory, will offer a congratulatory handshake to our graduates after they have descended the center. Graduates, please join us.
Excuse me? Thank you. Sherry D. Davis. Joy Britton. Jose Luis Fernandez. Vanity Michelle Bailey. Beth Elaine Hallis. Amita Naganand. Richard Goldenson. Anna Badalian? Yes. Anna Badalian? Yes. Anna Badalian.
Wait, they're word behind by 2.
Anthony Elton Presley II. Polly Robinson. John Paul Tabakian. Stephanie Ann Bluestein. Mitra Hoshiar.
Great job.
Lori Bennett. Lut Hang Lee. Devlahovich. Vincent Devlahovich.
Y aquí estoy terminando, mira la banderita allá atrás.
Janice Velázquez Selles. Crystal Kiekel.
No, it's not. It's Velas. It's Slovakian.
Thank you. Carol Velas.
That's Crystal. Yep, easy. Should I start now or do I go?
Joanna Miller. Yeah, congratulations. Gregory Mena.
And now, the Michael D. Eisner College of Education wishes to recognize the achievements of our master's candidates. Will all the candidates for the master's degree please rise? Dr. Hellenbrand, I present the candidates for the Master of Arts and Master of Science degrees. These candidates have completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State University, Northridge. Please continue standing as Dr. Hellenbrand confers the master's degree upon you.
Candidates for the master's degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty of the California State University, Northridge. By the authority vested in me as interim president, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts or Master of Science with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Will you please be seated?
President Hellenbrand and I will now offer our congratulations to our graduates. On the left side of the platform, Dr. Irene Cota will announce the names of the special education, elementary education, secondary education, and education leadership and policy studies. On the right side of the platform, Dr. David Mogel will announce the names of the educational psychology and counseling and education leadership and policy studies departments. Department chairs will join us for a congratulatory handshake to our graduates as they have descended the center.
I think could you lower this for me a little bit? Just go like this? Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Oops. Okay. And do I just say we're going to start with beginning with only the graduate from the Department of Special Education?
You'll read the pink first and then his name.
Okay. Do I just say beginning that we're going to begin with the Department of Special Education graduates?
Yeah.
Do I begin now?
No, you can go first.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to begin with the Department of Special Education graduates. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. Jose Chavez. Okay, congratulations. Thank you. You're Connie Montalvo, right?
You can go, they're still waiting.
Okay. Connie Montalvo.
Then you can give me the cards so that they get the pictures.
Lauren Wolf.
Amanda Lawrence, right? And I go? Amanda Lawrence.
Angelique Marie Odom.
Go ahead. Okay. Laura Felix.
Say it again.
Chantel.
Blanca Eliopoulos.
Chantel Abbey. Aaron Exline? Exline. Aaron Exline.
Tiderion Marquise Neal.
Anitra Flynn. Okay. Anitra Flynn.
Kenneth Marcel Oden.
Elsa Montoya.
I left mine on my seat. Marissa Rosenblatt.
Heather Elaine Reese.
Marissa Rosenblatt. I hope I did that. Valerie Holmes.
Lori Gold Brubaker.
Valerie Ho. Janice Kogler.
Bonnie Lee Cheeseman.
Janice Kogler.
Zaina Otaki Ramirez.
Jiam Kim.
Matthew Douglas Todd.
Injun Ha.
Injin Ha.
Marianne Hasso.
Joan Chu.
My head is
Eloisa Acevedo.
Sarah Diaz.
Najwan Hassan Larry.
Kana Ikeda Thomason.
Yipei Kuo.
Amy Scanlon.
Janice Love.
Sarah Spiewak.
David Cornett.
Caitlin Yalosky.
Carla Georgina Alfaro.
Catherine Wynn.
Barbie Bertok.
Michelle Marie Estrada.
Catherine Conwell Mudo.
Alyssa Lindsay Bauer.
Marine de Armas Freiburn.
Teresa Solozano Moreno.
Pearl Wesby.
Maria Victoria Davila.
Jacqueline Ewert Mabbitt.
Eva Maritza Solano.
Susie Ohenian.
Villanueva Macasero.
Christine Villanueva Macasero.
Sadaf Ashraf.
Ashley Page Phillips.
Alexis Ann Crane.
Catherine Ann Hopp.
Josh Rosenthal.
Catherine McLenna Squires.
Catherine McClenna Squires.
Stephen Kent.
Eric Carter.
Catherine Lynn Mills.
Okay, Joseph Mendiza.
Joseph Christopher Mendiza.
Claudia Azucena Rubalcaba.
Ernesto Mesa.
Aurora Galán Álvarez.
Brenda Gutierrez.
Xochitl Vázquez Hernández.
Karen Zagari.
Astrid Irene Martinez.
Bobby LaDonna Dunn Quintanilla.
Natalie Graham Neal Peters.
Abdullah Asalgaf. Jill Faye Rosenberg.
Tasneem Josefa Chitiwala.
Maya Lynn Erdman.
Amy Sheldon.
Lisa Smith.
Amy Sheldon.
Zachary James Sampson.
Nell Bader Cannon.
Matthew Harris.
Orly Lahav.
Joanne Yoon.
And now we're beginning with the graduates from the Department of Secondary Education. Cindy Mesa.
Sierra Emi Lockridge.
Alina Kafenskurgan.
Alina Kafens-Kurgan.
Jennifer Saporito.
Shailene Jean Scanlon.
Jacob Guthrie.
Jennifer Lauren Green.
Melissa Sue Savage.
Stephanie Ann McElroy.
Melissa Sue Savage.
Sarah Elise Williams.
Sabrina Loesch.
Ashley Nicole Tirada.
Myra Babai.
Stephanie Ann Compton.
Paula Lee Jennings.
Belinda Ramirez Gonzalez.
Janet Trey.
Roman Slavinsky.
Manny Castellanos.
Diana Acosta Olivas.
Michael Raymond Anthony David Miller.
Lori Allen Brothers MacDonald.
Jeff Kaplan.
Rochelle Louise Lamb.
Stephen Shirk.
Pargol Mercani.
Sherbashian. Okay. Basag Sherbashian.
Sandra Bernal Contreras.
Stephen Armour Burrell.
Catherine Ann Duong.
And now beginning the graduates from the Department of Elementary Education. Erica Isle.
Scarlett Ramirez Olguin.
Renee Nazar.
Liliana Arriaga.
Cynthia Ochoa. Angel Conejo.
Rosa Maria Pedrosa, teacher.
Christine Quesito.
Angélica Pérez.
Elsa López Viramontes.
Luis Fernando Viana.
Daniel Dueñas.
Azucena Luna.
Young Sam Nam.
Leilani Morales.
Congratulations. Pauline Messias.
Aurora Alonso Mellado.
Jessica Michelle Shackney. Daniel
Trevor-
Pearson Swartz.
Trevor Roberto Jaques.
Catherine Marie Zabel.
Gustavo Reynoso.
Yael Bracha. Alexandra Yael Bracha.
Jennifer Lynn Austin.
Drew,
Jean Bibi Ellis.
Drew Tuan Win.
Jacqueline Denise Jones.
Esther Chu.
Catherine Victoria Philippe.
Jennifer Ellison Spence.
Rosalba Viveros.
Pranjali Opadiai.
Homero Magaña Magaña.
John Han Yun. John Hyun Yu. John Han Yun.
Paul Edward Salazar.
Ellison Manson O'Neill.
Ayana Davis.
And now we have the graduates from the Educational Psychology.
Tim Smither.
Crystal Rojas.
Jose Manuel Torices.
Brooke Danielle Clark.
Maisha Deontra Riley.
Tina Samadi.
Cicely D. Smart.
Goldie Fadikar.
Kelly Sue Choi.
Nicole Christine Hackett.
Sandra Hernandez.
Jennifer Caceres.
Lorena Aceves.
Caroline Sasorski.
Rocio Valdez Vargas.
Christopher Gordon Gimber. Thank you.
Cynthia Corpus Cadena.
Diana Carolina Valadares. Sorry about that.
Ingrid Rosales Mira.
Ana Medrano.
Hey. Betsabe González Lozano.
Elise Schumack.
Jessica Tova Leonard.
Karina Lucy Shulahan.
The previous candidate and those that follow are from the Educational Leadership and Policy Studies.
Claudia Angeles Rios.
Roseanne Chittick Freer.
Kate Brown.
Erin Kathleen Cuenca.
Rachel Ann Hill. And you are Carl Ellen.
Jessica Jasmina Chavarria.
Kyle Eric Van Duzer.
Danielle Elise De Gillis.
Ernesto Ernie Gutierrez.
Conrad Michael Urban.
Jessica Ramirez.
Sylvan Oren Tauber.
Crystal Miguel.
Stephanie Carol Slaughter.
Andrew Peter Elves. Patricia Tessel.
Damian Christian Goodman.
Sarah Renee Albright.
Kathleen Lorraine Reams.
Veronica de la Rosa.
David Timothy Sark.
Casey Bolt.
Omar Juandera.
Liliana Galvan.
Leonora Grace Theodora Magno.
Okay. Angela Tarloyan.
Now the graduates of the Department of Educational Psychology and Counseling.
Jesus Gomez.
David Nathan Rubin.
Nadia de Santiago.
Dahlia Dina Frank.
Dara Brenneman Blaine.
Julie Greer.
Ellison Elizabeth Goldberg.
Maggie Janessian.
Okay, and you're Emilia Ovasapian. Emilia Ovasapian.
Layla Kumer.
Jamie Marie Palmer.
Monica Zaghi.
Sharon Hoey.
Katie Allison Burt.
Jill Nanette Bromberg.
Jamie Leona Huthsing.
Brian Pedrochi.
Vanessa Gonzalez.
Jennifer Yvette Obando.
Sadek Mogades.
Carla Annette Reyes.
Steve Rangel.
Marjorie Gutierrez Merlos. Marjorie Gutierrez Merlos.
Pablo Gonzalez.
Randy Martinez.
Elena Pacheco.
Tracy Lee Spitz.
Vanessa Ray Rubenfeld.
Kelsey Anna Bennett.
Kingsun C. Liang.
June Rosalie Salazar.
Tara Yosifi.
Christina Glockner.
Eigenbrod.
Michelle Morales.
Megan Eigenbrod.
Michelle Morales.
Melissa Alisa Daniels.
Ariana Ruby Lopez.
Rebecca Sarah Spielman.
Janice Robin Peterson.
Kayo Matsumoto Thompson.
Karina Partida.
Kristen Marisa Hewlett.
Victoria Jane Lee.
Shannon Tracy Rains.
Sarah Athena Eastwood.
Nancy Tinajero Guerrero.
Carla Arlene Aguirre.
Nicole McCraw.
Sonia Garcia.
Sylvie Abajian.
Kana Brubaker Gomez.
Manuel Leiva.
Leah Doron Mizraje.
Anne Gabrielle Mooring.
Hadas Mizrahi.
Marianne D. Matthews.
Kimberly Fortina.
Alejandra Trujillo.
Brittany Elizabeth Lawless.
Delia Lopez.
Eliana Dayanara Vargas. Eliana Dayanira Vargas. Eliana Dayanira Vargas.
Mania Fadai Kodami.
Minu Dargo.
Vicky Botnick.
Danielle Christian Reynolds. Kirsten. Danielle Christian. Danielle Christian Reynolds.
Laura Noel Levant.
Carrie Cohen.
Jessica Ann Charloni.
Elidia Anaya.
Irma Angelica Sanchez.
Melissa Justine Hill. Behanus Guskasian. And you are Nicolette Hernandez. Okay. Nicolette Hernandez. Okay. And this is Pamela Bontemps Award. Pamela Bontemps Award. And you are Pamela Bustamante. Pamela Bustamante. Angelica Hermosillo. And you are Asma Doust. Asma Doust. Rosana Manukuva. Noel Gadosi. Nahal Gadosi. Nahal Gadosi. And you are Antonio del Real. Okay. Antonio del Real.
And you are Deidre Laurel Weaver?
Deidre Laurel Weaver.
And you are Junior Hernandez? Okay.
Junior Hernandez.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
So now we want you to remain because the best is coming up. The Michael D. Eisner College of Education wishes to recognize the achievements of our baccalaureate candidates. I will call upon Department Chair Flavia Fleischer. Dr. Flavia Fleischer, would you please introduce the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the Department of Deaf Studies?
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the Department of Deaf Studies please rise and remain standing? Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and faculty, I request that you now join me in recognition of these degree candidates from the Department of Deaf Studies.
So one more time for all of you as you see these graduates after the ceremony, congratulations. You did it. Dr. Hellenbrand, I present to you the undergraduate class of 2012 from the Michael D. Eisner College of Education. These candidates have completed requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of California State University, and they've been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of the California State University, Northridge.
You have heard the recommendation of the faculty of the California State University, Northridge. By the authority vested in me as interim president, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto.
Dr. Hellenbrand and I will now offer our congratulations to our new college graduates. With these degree candidates, please come to the platform as directed by the marshals to receive our personal congratulations.
Christine Villasenor.
Leah Dawn Bornstein.
Catherine May Wise.
Patrick Richard Weeks.
Susanna Ramirez.
Mika Ruben Charlus Perez.
Elizabeth Lorraine Heil.
Stephanie Ann Smart.
Lori Jelaine Helms.
Candace Williams.
Crystal Riggs.
Teresa Jasmine Kolakabek.
Patricia Stoliar.
Marta Vihar Yosada, interpreting.
Ines Benitez Sanchez.
Lucy Capiro.
Sarah Arechiga.
Rebecca Schultz Berg.
Michelle Lynn Fields.
Patricia Lorraine Schaefer.
Camille Angelica Chavez.
Monique Schumann.
Amanda Michaela Ramirez.
Christine Nicole Fryen.
Jeffrey Douglas Vandenberg.
Kristen Martinez.
Samantha Levy Whitford.
Denise Marie Mayaman.
Ruth Herrera. Brittany Arnett Taylor Davis.
Esteban Noe Gomez Jaimes. Like a boss.
Nicole Cherie Thompson.
Heather Joy Urban.
Kendra Michelle Kohler.
Rebecca Desiree Contreras.
Aricera Aromdi.
Lauren Melissa Barbarossa.
Carl Arigila.
Natalie Ann Murgadichian.
Hannah Rose Walsh.
Jessica Marie Huntenzinger.
Alan
Michelle
Paul
Ann Swanson.
Chung.
Dina Janelle Dement.
Devi Renee Narang Ramos.
Lawrence Dabam Harmon.
Ruby Sanchez.
Alexander Hash.
Pauline Erica Gomez Salazar.
Michael John McInnes.
Jessica Flores.
Robert Anthony De Policio.
Saida Espy.
Mackenzie Ann Connerly.
Jordan Elias Lopez.
Ashley Ann Change.
Emma Jeanette Bixler.
Allison Nicole Rogers Griffin.
Brianna Mary Chai.
Courtney Pierce.
Yesenia Question.
Cole McCandless.
Monica Elena McGuthrie.
Jenna Catherine Conley.
Jung Wan Cho.
Megan Diane Ing.
Brittany Johnson.
Megan Sarah Nausirdian.
Nikki Jin.
Stephanie Elizabeth J.
Amy Marion Loisel.
Carrie Danielle Titsworth.
Courtney Brooke Ostro.
Julia Lee Tinsman.
Chelsea Ann Reed.
Tonya Unique Edwards.
Jerica Bonilla.
Alana A. Gregos.
Carmen Michelle Beal.
Tamara Nicole Wood. Brittany Jo Seika. Lauren Marie McAllen. Brittany Lee Lampum. Nicole Diane Jackson. Jessica Carroll. Randalee Marie Helm. Wendy Siberin. Crystal Lynn Kane.
Will the recipients of the baccalaureate degree please rise? They're already risen. In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins the select company. In recognition of your new status, will all recipients of the baccalaureate degree move the tassel to the left? And please be seated.
At this time, please welcome Dr. Giovanni Trivino, who will be offering congratulations from the Alumni Association.
Good evening. On behalf of over 200,000 alumni, and under the authority of the Board of Directors of Cal State Northridge Alumni Association, I am pleased to formally welcome you as alumni of our great university. This is your day. You have worked long and hard to reach this moment. We are honored to join with you, your family, and friends to celebrate the joy of your achievement. The word commencement is defined as a time of a beginning. In that context, this ceremony marks the beginning of a new and enduring relationship between you and Cal State Northridge. And now, it is my pleasure to inform you that you may add the title of alumnus or alumna to your name as you are eligible for membership in the Cal State Northridge Alumni Association. Congratulations.
All of us here owe a debt to parents, spouses, children, and other significant individuals who have encouraged and in many cases sacrificed to make it possible for these graduates to come to this university. We salute them and ask them to stand for a well-deserved round of applause. Please be seated. I would like to recognize our University Commencement Band under the direction of Professor Matt Harris for their inspiring performance this evening. I would also like to thank Allison Kale and the Deaf Studies students who accompanied the University Commencement Band in the National Anthem. Finally, and very importantly, I want to thank the interpreters from the National Center on Deafness who have made commencement a meaningful experience for our deaf and hard of hearing faculty, students, and guests. Will you please join me in expressing our appreciation? A university, especially a university like Cal State Northridge, is only as strong as its faculty. We here at California State University Northridge are very fortunate to have an exceptional faculty for teaching, advising, mentoring, and research. I ask all of our faculty to please stand and allow students to express their appreciation. As I share with our National Teacher of the Year, we have some spirit here. Now I would like to take time to recognize our interim president, Dr. Harry Hellenbrand, who from the day he stepped foot on this campus championed our work in the College of Education. Without him, we would not be able to do half of what we do. If we could have an expression of appreciation for Dr. Hellenbrand. I thank you all for being with us here today. Once again, congratulations to the graduates. Please join us in singing the alma mater. For those of you that haven't memorized it yet, it's at the back of your program. Is he playing it? So please stand for the alma mater. Please be seated. The CSUN band will now play the recessional with the audience. Please remain seated until the recessional is completed.